Welcome to Fox College Football, sponsored by Geico. One team hasn't lost. The other, this team, hasn't lost since opening week. There's the motion from the tight end, Matavao. It is a screen on the first play, and it's caught by Chris Hudson on a gain of 9. For a gain of 9, this is Irving. A little hesitation, and there is Bucky Irving to the third level and a first down for the Oregon Ducks. And Autzen Stadium is the sack leader for this team. And then Stephen Blaylock in the secondary will be pressured as well as Nix with the throw toward the sideline. And he's got Troy Franklin tiptoeing on the edge for a first down. Well, that motion you were talking about, Oregon goes empty on a first down from inside the 40. Opening drive for Nix. That is Franklin again, and they have really been in sync, Brock. Jordan James has checked in, the freshman who's been so good in short yardage for the Ducks, and it is him twirling for a first down. And ends up active for U.C.L.A. this year. 44 yards for Camden Lewis on the opening drive for Oregon, and he does sneak it through for a Ducks 3-0 lead. Even watching him come onto the field, he was skipping onto the field in a very loud environment, and his opening pass to Kashmir Allen for no gain. And this to stay undefeated.
It's off to a terrific start halfway through this season, too.
Kevin McGee returned the first one. Little shimmy outside for McGee. Got by one more man, and he finds his way to the fringe where he finally breaks it down. Mo Osling is over there. It's a rush of 3. Latu ended up getting there anyway. He swung by, and Nix drops it off. That's Irving down the sideline, and Bucky Irving, in an ad-lib by Nix, gets a first down, gain of 18.
Italy stay down the field. Huge third down conversion.
Another run for Oregon. Irving gets 11, spiked down by John Vaughn. Sophomore transfer from Minnesota out of the south suburbs of Chicago, Hillcrest High School, Bucky Irving. He gets another run going laterally, and it's Churchwell finally stonewalling him in some open field. Stephen Blaylock had high praise for Churchwell as a tackler in that defensive backfield when we chatted with him earlier this week. This is Noah Whittington carving the defense right up the middle for a first down, Oregon.
There's a couple of your big tight ends that are setting the edge and pulling around. Is Ryan Walk a little pin, a little pull, and a little bit of a crease for Whittington to fire through.
Playing without Stephen Jones, their guard, so Marcus Harper moves up to the guard spot as he... They do snap it. It is Nix. He's been so dangerous with the legs, and a first down, Oregon at the end of the first. Third drive of the ball game overall combined. Nix pump fake and go to the end zone. Touchdown, Ferguson.
I think you and I enjoy sitting with these coordinators because of their creativity. Watch Ferguson. He goes in motion. He doesn't just sit there stationary, and he puts Blaylock, who's made 37 straight starts. This is 38th for U.C.L.A. in a bind. 2 verticals coming at him. Nowhere to be right. And on the money for the 5th touchdown reception for Ferguson.
You see that on tape and you want to jump.
No doubt about it. And it's a formation into the boundary.
So there is the ground game. Irving turns the corner to the outside and finds his way up the boundary for a first down, Oregon. Nix, free run again for Bo Nix into the slot.
This is just Bo knowing this is all on him in his eyes and riding that mesh point. And once he sees U.C.L.A. defenders flat-footed, once he sees that edge one, he's got the speed and the burst to go get a first down.
Next play action. Ready to chuck it down the field. Bo Nix to the end zone. Drop
Was this a beauty? Was this a teardrop? Look at the ball disappear. In baseball, they measure launch angles on those majestic, gorgeous home runs. And as a QB, all you want is for Troy Franklin to be even. That was a dime.
The type of ball that when it's in the air, you can hear the gasps from the crowd. Oh, onside kick. Oregon, an onside kick, and brilliantly punched forward. Andrew Boyle with an exceptional ground ball.
Wow. And look at the little block from his buddy Jamal Hill. Does just enough. Doesn't hit that U.C.L.A. defender before 10 yards either. And that is the key, to have the patience between kicker and your buddy next to you in that moment of truth, to not panic. What onions from Dan Lanning to make that call.
Second down for Nix. He throws sideline. Oh my goodness, what an adjustment. Franklin with a flag coming in. Has a first down gymnastically.
Pass interference. Number 24, defense. That penalty is declined. Dump to the play. First down.
This is on his old buddy, Jalen Davies, the Oregon Ducks transfer. And the catch radius, yeah, he catches it all the way through contact with the ground. He's able to remain control. The 6'3", and they're going to take another look at it. But
Troy Franklin dancing because the ruling on the field stood.
But really, since that Georgia game, you're talking about the second best offense in America. Yards, scoring.
They go two backs here, Dollars and Whittington. It's Whittington. He's got the first down, chased out by Blaylock behind Amubai-Laulu.
Yep, and once again, it's those two. It's the center and your right tackle that are pulling. Forsythe is so good. That snap is perfect. Right into the hands and the mesh point so he can get out in front with his big right tackle buddy. This is what you call perfect mix and balance for Oregon offensively.
The mature leader in the middle, Forsythe. This is a run. It is Dollars, and he is just short of the goal line. How about this formation? Some linemen out wide. They'll see how U.C.L.A. plays it, and now bring everybody back in.
And that won't be the last time you see that formation. They love QB sneaks, too.
Out of the eye, it's a touchdown for James.
Look at you, big fella. Look at the right tackle. Get out in front of this play about the 6th time that he has done it. He's hitting these Bruins right in the mouth. It's been target practice for that offensive line. And explosions have followed.
Bullseye after bullseye so far for Oregon, but credit Dan Lanning and his... Charbonnet out, Jones in, and Jones is down behind the line, and there's that man ready to pin his ears back, Johnson, and Sewell taking in the rain.
Just team effort here, team defense. I think Keegan could have bounced that to the front side where these runs have been effective. He tries to bounce away, and too much speed for those Ducks.
Could be two-play territory here for U.C.L.A. Allen hit, kept his feet, and down he goes. Bridges got in there first.
Back to those years here in Eugene.
Bucky Irving powering forward. That's a first down for Oregon as he hangs onto the football to raucous cheers for the toughness. First down for Oregon again. It is Irving. And you see how tough he runs. That was a gain of 7, 2nd and 3. It's a quick hitter. The slot man, Coda, has a first down for the Ducks.
At the line, behind the line of scrimmage, that ball comes out with such accuracy behind the line of scrimmage, too.
And the tight end in motion. Oh, my goodness, a cyclone. A second tornado for Irving and a gain of 9. 9 yards.
1, 2, 3 missed tackles, a spin cycle to make those two Bruins collide in mid.
Human car wash. Bucky Irving. Nix, who's been sacked 1 time this year, gets it off for Coda and a first down for the Ducks. They went into the old Ted DiBiase sleeper hold that time. They'll roll again with Nix. He throws on the move. He's got it on target. It is Franklin inside the 10. Nix looked that way, felt the pressure, got away from Murphy. Nix is down at the 2. It's Mo Osling who saved the touchdown. And Nix rolling with the motion from Franklin. And he puts it on the numbers of his favorite target today.
This is one little misstep, and you're going to see the motion here, and you can watch Kenny Churchwell, the nickelback, come out, and he hesitates right there. That's it. It was one little hesitation step backwards from Churchwell, and that's all Bo Nix needed to see to put the ball right in his receiver's lap, where it's going to be his or nobody's. This Franklin kid is becoming a star in front of our eyes.
This is needlepoint. I mean, this is surgery. From the 45, it was Brown in motion. It is Charbonnet, and Addison goes for the legs.
And he comes from a long ways away. He is a safety, and he closes about 15 yards. And because of this terrific tackle going right there for the thigh pads and sawing those legs off.
Have to pick up the call sheet, which ended up on the floor. 2nd down and 7. Dorian Thompson-Robinson running horizontally because of Gonzalez and because of Bennett Williams, the nickel, coming up. And he's got some words for DTR. Dorian Thompson-Robinson hit as he throws. Keegan Jones in the flat, and he is swarmed, and once again, Oregon forces a decision for U.C.L.A. 2 rugby national titles in high school for the Marauders. 3rd and 8. Nix with a dart on a crossing pattern, and this is very close for Coda. He touches up on the center, Forsythe, and that is the quarterback sneak. You saw it on tape, and Forsythe told us he loves QB sneak when they call it.
Forsythe told us. How about Kenny Dillingham lit up like the 4th of July, because these two that have played so much ball together have immense trust in the best, most efficient 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1 on the planet.
This is Irving hitting the hole hard, and he is across the 35. 3rd down and medium. He decides to take it outside and keep his feet long enough. He was slipping, and he leaned to move the sticks.
Wow. That takes some guts as well here for Bo Nix. He makes the call. And he's got 2 Bruin defenders there, Osling as well, and Vaughn's coming over, and he splits them.
And that was that type of run, competitive as can be. Whittington right across the O for a first down for the Ducks.
A very different look from U.C.L.A. Look like they're rushing just 3 here.
And somehow Irving knifes through for the first down.
And once again, prime territory, man coverage if you want to push it downfield.
It's play action, and it is a laser to the sideline for the tight end Herbert with his 2nd grab of the year.
His 2nd, and look at the little sneaky tight end turn fullback. Going to come in. We're going to show that exact run because we've been pounding the football at you. And then Justin's brother, the 4-star stud himself, the #1 recruit out of Oregon 4 years ago that's battled injuries, puts himself on the stat sheet.
Fake the toss. It is Nix. Straight ahead. He was running behind Walk, and it's second down. Faked another toss. Now they go down the middle with a throw for the touchdown to McCormick.
We're talking about Kenny Dillingham talking up there because he's not focused on the current play. They ran that earlier, and off of that exact same look, we're just now going to stretch you vertically. Sequencing, the genius behind the great play callers.
A guy who really taught himself offense. When we were talking to Kenny Dillingham about a month ago, he said nobody thought I'd be a college coach.
Because we have yet to see a punt, both teams moving the ball up and down the field.
It's a run. It's Whittington behind Dollars, the other back on the block. And it's first down Oregon. So Dollars got into John Vaughns with a nice block to seal the edge, if I may say so myself. And now here he goes, getting fed after the block. It's a first down Ducks again.
Okay, now I'll give you some running back love.
Take the pitch. Nix keeps it, and it's going to be fourth down and about 4.5. Monumental play for UCLA's defense here. Thornton in motion. Nix waits, fires, and he's got it to the sideline, and Irving. Unstoppable Ducks.
Well, Allison just had the report that Stephen Blaylock trying to calm every Bruin down. Make sure everybody does their job and disciplined, and yet another bust. Right to the backside.
We all know people who love their job. I don't know. Charbonnet tackled behind the line by Brandon Dorless.
That's some hand-to-hand warfare with the left guard, Maffei. Hands. Why these D linemen work on it all the time. Get your hands off me, right? Rip and tear through that inside move.
On a 4th and 6. A spy on Thompson Robinson. It was that man Sewell to the end zone, and this is intercepted. Brian Addison, the former wide receiver.
Well, your eyes didn't deceive you, Mr. Benetti. It was Noah Sewell. He's spying the entire way. You rush 3, and he's got DTR wherever he goes. And once again, he's in the face. He forces the 4th down Hail Mary, and Addison nearly had it earlier. Remember DTR in that first quarter, he threw into coverage a couple different times. He must here on 4th down, but the former converted receiver, he goes high point and pulls in the pick, his first of the year.
He's been better than a lot of veteran guys at that deal.
And at 36 years of age, no less.
Irving, who always gains yards, to the 35. They will run, and it is Whittington. Still go out of the eye on 3rd and 7. How conservative will they be? It's play action for Nix. Bo Nix on the throw, got the first down to another tight end, Moliki Matavao.
Did you ask how conservative will they be? That's just beautifully executed. Perfect timing. The hard sell by Nix. The speed and athleticism to get out. And then ultimately the finish to the 4th tight end today that's made a difference.
So now, pull it back. 3rd down and 12. 12. They lose 5 more yards, back-to-back penalties. We'll see if they run it here on 3rd and 12. Nope. Nix. Yep. Bales, yeah. Check that. Bo Nix wants the first down himself. Another run. This is Irving.
Look out.
Whittington got to the outside, and he takes a seat to the roar of thousands at Autzen Stadium. Bo Nix has thrown, coming into today, in 6 games, he's thrown 28 passes all year under quote-unquote pressure.
And defense got to find a way to get off the field and take the ball away down the road.
547 total yards for the Oregon Ducks today. Nix gives ground basically for the first time today and sends it through the air, and the sound at Autzen, which is deafening for an Oregon 15-point win. Chip Kelly still does not have a win against his former school, and we say farewell. 45-30 your final score. Thanks for joining us. For our entire crew, Allison Williams, Brock Hewitt, Jason Benetti, saying so long from Eugene.